Hello guys, welcome back to Habitual Crypto. My name's Dan, and here on the channel we like to make good habits in trading. So if you like trading cryptocurrencies and finding the best strategies to do so, please hit that subscribe or follow button and give this video a like. Today we are going to be talking about Bitcoin and, how the market moved today was well beyond expectations, to put it lightly. Um, and we'll talk about why I think that happened and where we're going with this. I hope that I was able to give you guys enough confidence for those who listen to me, on a daily or weekly basis, to not panic sell your crypto on the way down here, because as we stand right now, we hit 30,000 this morning, and we're already back above 39,000. So I can firmly say that I believe that was the bottom. I know I had given predictions about 38,000 being what I thought would be the lowest we could go. And none of my outlook for this bull run has changed. I'm going to start with that. I do not think the bull run is over. I do not think that we're going to keep going lower and lower until Bitcoin is, down to all-time lows. I don't think that's going to happen. In fact, I think the opposite is going to happen. I think we will continue this bull run. I think that drop today shook out any weak hands that were holding crypto, and from here on out, I guarantee we're going to hear about institutions and whales that bought this dip. 30,000 is quite a discount. And so there was a few things that went into this. We had, first of all, we were projected by technical analysis, we were predicting a drop, okay? So most likely we were going to come back down anyway. But we did have the whole Elon Tesla stuff. I do think that accelerated it a little bit, and maybe dropped it down a percentage or two more than we would have. But that's not the main problem here. We had the China ban news that has been going on pretty much every year for the past 8 years. They've said they're going to ban crypto again and again. And it's just really old news at this point. It again, I think it may have accelerated, and all of this coming in at once, I think also accelerated the dip here. But the biggest reason I think we dipped, let's get the final, from top to bottom, we have dipped 53%. That is a big dip. Now that's from the top in April. So, if you're only counting the current dip, it was about 49%. Either way, these are bigger dips than we normally expect in a bull run. And I can see where people would get alarmed by that. But these bull runs are different for one main reason. This bull run is different than the previous 2013, 2017 bull run. The main reason that we've had some dramatic sell-offs kind of repeatedly, and now having won almost more than 50% is due to leverage trading. You will notice that I never promote leverage trading. And in fact, I tell you guys not to do it pretty regularly. Crypto markets are volatile enough. You don't need to be expanding your risk when we have coins moving 20% a day in either direction. You can make enough money if you're being smart with where you put your, what coins and when you invest in them. You don't need to leverage trade. So many people today have been 100% liquidated from this market because they were over leveraged, probably because they thought 42 was going to be the bottom. And turns out we had plenty more to go down. And when people thought 42 was the bottom, they started putting in 10, 20x leverage trades on all sorts of altcoins and Bitcoin. And then today happens and they lose everything. So again, and this is why we are dropping these large percentages, because it causes a domino effect. They, instead of just dropping down and then these, all of these traders regaining their value once they wait long enough and the markets return back up, they lose everything just by dropping 10% or less sometimes. So, I'm not trying to like be anyone's mom and tell them what to do. I'm just, if you guys listen to me, if you're new at this, stay away from leverage trading. Especially if you're new and still learning. And the problem this year, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok have all, there are so many more resources for cryptocurrency and to learn what's going on. And they will, and they just promote these Bybit and FTX, all of these trading platforms for leverage trading, and they get little referrals from it, and they constantly promote it, and this is why it makes the market toxic and causes bigger dips than we need. So, and in turn liquidates investors that will never come back again because they lost everything when cryptocurrency is just getting started. So that's my rant. That's why I believe we dropped way more than the usual 42%. We dropped, 53% from the top. That's not very normal. But I will tell you something. Just by this daily candle you can tell investors, the smart money was waiting down here. They were waiting, and if you don't think all this news coming out the same time Bitcoin's hitting serious support levels is on purpose, then you haven't been around this market enough. This was bought up here at 30,000. 30,000 is an incredible price to get Bitcoin at. And if we go look at Ethereum, it got down to 18,000, 1850. What a deal. If, there were investors waiting here. We were at 4,400 8-9 days ago. If you don't think smart money's buying Ethereum at $1,800, $2,000, they already had their buys in here before it even hit here. They were praying it'd get down that far. And there's some big money out there that can manipulate this market. It won't be like that forever once we're a $10 trillion market. But yeah, 1 trillion is not enough for Bitcoin to not be manipulated yet. So yeah, I hope you guys, I hope you guys learned, that it's better to, don't panic sell your Bitcoin. Take profits on the way up. Don't take them when we are dumping. So yeah, that's my rant on where we're going. I did talk about Bitcoin dominance here. I said once it reversed, it would really reverse. I'm not totally convinced yet that once everything starts kind of evening out here, that Bitcoin's going to continue to gain dominance. It's possible that the alts, eventually start recouping and gaining some dominance back. But we'll see. Kind of depends on what Bitcoin does. So, but we'll take a look. We'll keep an eye on the market today. We'll take a look at any altcoins you guys are looking at, but yeah, it's going to be a little hard to do some TA with the dramatic moves from everything today. So, but let me know what you guys think. Hey, Sleepiness. Hey, TN Tiz. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are, didn't get liquidated. If you're down on paper, if you're down in your dollar value, I would say yeah, just hold on tight. Yeah, Tiz, I remember. No, yeah, no point. Did you have any luck with the Ethereum transfer? Okay. Yeah, if we take a look, let's look at the 6 hour here. Yeah, that's good. That, they're trying to help out here. Yeah, so we have uh, a lot of divergence on the 6 hour here. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, I mean, the RSI is now oversold on the daily, which is like a nice reset. This is what we want to see. We want everything to get reset here so we can start building back up and get enough pressure to do all-time highs here. Yeah, so let's see here. Rune getting obliterated. Oh yeah, when investing in anything, uh, never invest anything you're not willing to, lose. Um, yeah, Tiz, it's I'm telling you, there's so many big names on YouTube that promote leverage trading and make everyone believe. Yeah, I mean, look at from basically November through March, if we look at Bitcoin, um, sorry, let me get it here. From November here all the way through basically, March, they were, talking about how much money they had made. They were just, we were just constantly going up with a few little dips that lasted like a week. And then we were going up again. And they're making so much money on this leverage trading and telling everyone that they could do it too. Nice. Yeah, this is not a horrible time uh, to even, to even buy. That was the flush out. That's what the markets needed, honestly, for us to go any higher. And, it's just sad that a lot of newbies started in crypto by listening to the wrong people and now have zero money. Honestly, I would buy more, but I'm pretty much fully invested. um, like as much as I am gonna put in crypto, I have. So nice. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know Sheldon Evans. But there's a lot of good people. I don't think I do anyway. Let me see something. No, I don't know him. But if he does more stocks also, then I don't really follow many stocks at all. So you said you're an XRP, right? Wow, look. So like these are where these fib levels come in handy because a lot of smart traders had buys in right at the bottom of this fib level. For if for any reason it came back down at that level, they buy it up. And you can see it barely went past that. So, yeah. Well, I think you're going to be fine there. You said, yeah, I don't think XRP is going down to those levels. Um, yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good about Bitcoin. I think, if we look on the hourly here, we might have hit a little top here on the hourly, and we may come down and test like 35,000 and make a higher low, and then swing back up to test this, test 40,000 and 42,000 again. But I pretty much think that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a constant grind up for a little while. But I don't see us getting below like 34,000. Um, I don't really see that happening. I think we'll continue to grind back up here. And yeah, and it's funny. Maybe it was sleepiness who was asking about ADA yesterday, and I said I thought $2 was going to hold up because she was mad she sold at a certain level, and I bet she's happy now. Yeah, $1.50 seems like a decent price now for ADA. Right. And that's it's not bad to always be taking profits on the way up so you can buy the dips, you know? You just got to make sure the dip is really the dip, you know? And not the preliminary one like we thought 42,000 might have been the bottom. Let's take a look at some of my plays here. Yeah, some plays got absolutely hammered. Now the question's whether to move more into Bitcoin or stay in a lot of the alts. I don't really see Bitcoin like absolutely taking off like up to 60 grand in the next, you know, week even. So I feel like I should. Right now I'm about 50-50, so it seems pretty good. I've been, telling everybody I'm slowly moving my alts into Bitcoin. The plan was to do that this week and over the next week and a half. Um, and I did do about half, but I kind of wish I did the other half at this point. But that's in hindsight here. Link. Crazy, man. Link. Hello. Hey, LA County. Am I up or down today? LA County. Well, I think you're the winner then. No, I'm not up today. But I'm also not convinced we're dropping back down to 28K. I mean, it hit 30K a couple hours ago, and it's already, you know, back up almost 30%. So I don't know if traders are gonna let it get down that low. That was the yeah. I think that that dip shook out enough people to maybe be satisfied. I think there was enough of a bloodbath. think that dip was mainly leverage liquidations. Think of how many people got way over leveraged when we bounced off 42K a couple times. Yeah, ADA I think was a good discount for sure. I think Link is at a pretty good discount too. How's it going, Sleepiness? You got your chance to buy ADA lower than where you sold it. So you must be happy, right? Yeah, I don't think many people were expecting this type of drop. But yeah, I mean, I would be patient. I think ADA is going to get back up there. Let me see here. It's actually holding up pretty well compared to a lot of other alts. So, you know, this is the hourly chart, but we want to just keep making higher highs, higher lows. So, and start climbing back up. Nice, Royum. Yeah, Royum. Yeah, you know, people have bids already in at spots. Like if you look at XRP, you can see the fib level is at 88 cents. So, and that's pretty much where it got bought up. So, like knowing those levels and already having the buys in, if it ever does hit, you know, I'm sure a lot of people, they just put the buys in and hope for these types of opportunities, even though they don't come sometimes. So, but yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's like headed hopefully to make a higher low, but might be headed down a little bit as we speak, but not much. It got bought up, looks like around 37,000. Hey Nassim, I'm good, man. I hope you held off buying Ethereum. I know you did or 2 days ago. Hopefully you didn't buy yesterday. because now's your chance. Matic. Yeah, so I'm sure I didn't see Matic today. I'm sure it dropped quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, so Matic, wow, look at that. Matic dropped far. Matic went down 62% from top to bottom. But it had also pumped like crazy, which is why it dropped so much. Um, yeah, I mean, it's still, let's see, it's still about 37% down from the top. And it's at this congestion zone here. So, assuming Bitcoin doesn't drop anymore, and even if it does, excuse me, even if it does, it'll probably get bought up around 30 again, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but this is probably a nice discounted price for Matic, even though, having bids down here would have been a steal. Um, the only thing is there are a lot of coins down 30 to 40%. So, um, so you kind of got to see which ones you really want to get into. Nice. Um, hey, Zibble. Uh, yeah, we could look at it. I think a lot of coins are good buys right now. It was an absolute bloodbath. And Bitcoin is, or it was seeming to, we have to look at it again, like make a higher low at this moment in time. So, in the very, very short term, this actually might be a good time to be buying. It could go a little bit lower. I'm saying like the alts, everything's kind of going down again a little bit. Not as much as this morning, but um, yeah, Zibble. So um, you can see you have nice support here. And, here it's the bottom of this congestion before it took off. Uh, Here's good. I mean, yeah, it's down quite a bit. Um, I guess because it pumped. No, I mean that was last month. I'm not sure why it's down so much, but yeah, I mean technically this seems like a nice accumulation zone for swipe. And it's also pretty close to $2, which seems like a nice psychological level. Um, your last comment, Zibble. Uh, what did you mean by that? Is that another coin you want me to check out? Yannick. He's back. You're losing all your money. Welcome to the club. Um, yeah, anybody losing a lot of money right now? Hopefully you weren't doing leverage trading. And my opinion would be that if you hold on tight, things will be better in a week or two. I certainly don't think this runs over, even though 50% is unusual. But again, 40% is normal. 50% isn't, but I believe that extra 10% is coming from all of the leverage trading liquidations. There was $8 billion of liquidations today. I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is Bitcoin dominance having a big old spike today. But we'll see if it's going to hold on here or if we're going to come back down, if the money will flow back into alts. I suspect that people are going to be a little bit less alt crazy after this because of how much more they went down, a little more gun shy, and some of that will probably stay in Bitcoin or dollars. What do I think of Tron? Let's see. I saw Justin Sun, the creator of Tron, bought like something like $150 million worth of Bitcoin and a ton of ETH too. At around like Bitcoin was like around 36,000. Let's see here. So yeah, you can see it got right back down to this area before this crazy run. And it kind of had a double top here anyway, so it might have been coming down to these levels. Maybe not this far. Probably would have only come down to like 90 cents. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a decent buy at these levels. I would guess there's better opportunities because this wasn't looking very bullish before the crash. I mean, it kind of had a I guess it was no. See, it didn't make a higher high back in May. It got up here, had a really nice run, came down, then came back up, but made a lower high, which isn't great. So it was probably going to be a while before, most likely it would have formed like a symmetrical triangle here and tightened up and eventually taken off. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there might be better options out there at this moment in time than Tron. Yeah, I plan on it. If I make it out of this year, this bull run and hit some of my targets, then basically I'll be able to put in a few more hours every day. And I was talking yesterday how I want to do a lot more content on social media and have a Discord and put out charts, regularly. but I gotta make it first, you know? But there's a good chance still that yesterday I was feeling like I'm definitely gonna make it this year, but today is not a great feeling. But like I said, in a week or two, I think everything will feel a lot better. Yeah, Royum, I hear you with Bitcoin dominance. But the other side of that is if Bitcoin starts taking off, which I don't think is going to happen within the next couple weeks, but when it does, it will probably grow faster than a lot of the alts when it really takes over, I mean. But we have a lot of grinding up to do, I think, before that happens. Yeah, you think we're going down to 25K? All right. Well, Royum's got his predictions. We will have to see if we're going to continue dropping here. This is a pretty big, you know, this candle got eaten up pretty fast there with that dip. So that looks pretty good as far as 30,000 traders were even, you know, the smart money seemed to be pretty happy with 30,000 to buy up. But, you know, if we put in a lower high, you know, then 52,000 over the next week, yeah, it's possible then we come down for a lower low, but I don't know. How's it going, Zingus and Cosmo? Let me know if you guys want to check out any specific altcoins. Everything's kind of, you know, going crazy right now, so it's hard to do any serious technical analysis. Just trying to like keep an eye on Bitcoin. No, I haven't seen him, Zingus. You're not gonna get me that easy. I don't know. Bofa coin. I know you're trying to get me. Yeah. Well, if you like Zingus's commentary, please give the channel a follow or subscribe. Really appreciate it. There we go. Well worth it. If Bitcoin can break 40K and hold support there, that's the next challenge there. But it looks like we may be headed for somewhat of a higher low still. Down to here. Then hopefully up to this resistance. Then back on 40. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't have the music on for you guys. So if Bitcoin does do this sort of motion here, whenever it does hit its higher low, if it does come back lower, this is going to be probably the best time to buy alts if you haven't yet. And there's no guarantee it's going to come lower, but it looks like to me like we're kind of rounding about here. And I would be really surprised if we don't put in a higher low. I don't think we're going to come back down and test 30 again right now. But yeah, if you think the alts are at a discount, they might even get a little more on sale in the next, you know, couple hours. I have enough invested in crypto markets, but I'm also in it for, you know, long term. I hope to take out a lot of profits at the end of this bull market, which I don't think we're at yet. But yeah, I have, you know, I'll say I have more than 10,000. I have between 10,000 and 500,000. Somewhere in between there. Hey, Sacrifice. I don't even think we'll go back down to that level. I think it's more likely like a 35,000 higher low on the hourly here. You know, 15-minute hourly charts. And then I think it's going to be a slow grind, but, you know, eventually, probably over the next few days, I think we could get above 40,000 again. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, then we have like some serious work to do as well. Like, we got to get above 50,000 before I think you know, we're not going back down to these levels. Because if we just you know, if we kind of come up here and then put in a lower high than 50,000, you know, then we could come back down and have to put in another bottom at 30, or maybe even lower, but I don't think that's going to happen. Man, you picked a bad day to start. Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, 15% isn't bad. Yeah, I think long term, you know, in a month, I think most people who held will be, you know, in more profit than they were even a couple days ago. Nice. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I'm doubting we're going to go lower than 30,000. This is quite, you know, if we look at the daily, this is quite the daily candle. This wick is pretty substantial for a daily candle. We went from 30,000 to 39,000 in like an hour. Right, so, you know, even if we got down there again, I feel like there's going to be still a huge number of bids down there. And again, I think we dropped this hard because of the leverage trading. I think normally it would have been a 40% correction, but because of all the liquidations, you know, people lose 100% of their investments and it causes a domino effect, and we go down an extra 10%, you know, on these big dips that we had, collectively causing a few percent extra here and there. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't really touch anything. Oh, that's not totally true. Over the past week, I've been switching some of my alts into BTC. So In that sense, I could be, buying some alts with BTC, and I may buy some Link, because I do like Link. It's at quite a discount here. It hit all-time highs like a week ago, and now it's down, 60%. So from its all-time high. Yeah, and so I like Link at a discount there, and being kind of a safer bet, being like a bigger cap coin. Let's see. Nice. Yeah. But yeah, I'm still holding, like I have some Litecoin, I have Ethereum. I haven't really touched a lot of them because they were all doing pretty well against Bitcoin. So but yeah, maybe I will, let's see, DOT also looking pretty good. You can see it's holding up at this this range here. Thanks for the follow, Sacrifice. I like Rune. Rune is down quite a bit because it was at all-time. It just hit all-time highs today, right before it dropped. So it dropped quite a bit, but probably will come back pretty strong, I would imagine. Uh-oh, Royum's got he's talking about vampires and stuff or something. Alright, well, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, good luck out there. I think things will come back. Take a look at Bitcoin again. like it disagrees with what the supply should be, so it changed it so the market cap looks less. Or I guess that wouldn't affect the market cap though. I can't believe Doge is still in the top 10. It changed its market cap. It's got its market cap at 40,000 and circulating supply at 35 billion and 40 billion. I mean, did they give a reason for that? It's weird. I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys. So I got like 15 minutes left. Let me know if there's any coins you guys still want to look at. On the 15-minute for Bitcoin, not much to talk about. The MACD looks like reversing to some buying pressure, so we'll see if that's able to break this very, very short-term trend line that we're at pretty much right now. Wow, the graph got destroyed. Kusama, yeah, I was looking at that. I got, let's see. It got down to 160. Wow. If you were able to buy that, you're up 157% if you bought that. That's a crazy dip, man. And that's from like, I don't know what this candle is. I don't know if that's a mistake. Let me go to the hourly and see. Yeah, this is weird. It's like it went to all-time highs and lows in the same candle. I don't... Yeah, some coins went just got destroyed. It, you know, at some point I'm going to start putting in crazy low bids. Once I have some, you know, stable coin that on reserve that I'm just holding for dips, I'll start putting in really low spot bids and see if they hit when we get into this type of position again. Oh, you didn't buy your ETH? I thought you did, just at a little higher price than you wanted. I mean, I know that's the goal. Yeah, I knew that was the goal when they, in one of the phases up to ETH 2.0. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can. You know what it is, Royum? I measure like I honestly don't even I barely look at the dollar value. I'm constantly looking at my Bitcoin value, like how much Bitcoin I have, because that's what I'm focused on now. Because I think Bitcoin will, head back up to closer to 100K, and then I'm gonna start taking profits. Um, Dollar wise. So that's when I'll start looking at that. But right now I'm just focused on having more Bitcoin. So I am down today, obviously, on how many Bitcoin I have, um, but yeah, not it's not horrible, and um, yeah, and I think everything will recover. So I'm not I'm not too concerned. And I'm really not that much down. I'd say probably down maybe like 25%. So that's a big hit. But like I said, it could recover very fast if some of these alts, move. Right. Yeah. And I did buy some certain altcoins. I do have XRP too, uh, and I bought some more altcoins with my Bitcoin like today, hoping to, they recover way more losses than Bitcoin had. So I should be able to gain back, you know, from this dip. Uh, I should be able to benefit from the dip as much as it hurt me. I am technically buying the dips in the currency I care about. Yeah, I hope you're not right about that. I mean, I don't think it will be that much worse than it is right now, but yeah, I'm hoping this was enough to shake out who needed to be shook out. So let's see here. So you're thinking that 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Yeah, I'll put in what I think is probably gonna happen here. There you go. That's what I'm picking for 1, 2, 3, about 3 days of price action. So we'll see how it goes. And I know what you're thinking, so I have more than 500 XRP, don't worry. So I'll be there with you. Yeah, you're probably right. We'll probably go test what I put it at, 37. Yeah, it wasn't even. I think we'll probably go down to 35, I thought. But I wasn't looking when I put that in. All right, man, I gotta go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully things are better. I'll see you guys. Have a good one.